everyone, it's me Katrene and welcome back to my channel. So this video will be about the Grishko Smart Pointe. I'll be reviewing it as well because it's my first time using it. So it looks like this. This is the newly Grishko Smart Pointe. Haven't done anything with it yet. It comes in this plastic bag when you purchase it, and inside you will see the customer care. I think this is about the shoes. So it says Smart Pointe New Generation Last Dance Influence. You'll see the picture of the Smart Pointe. It says Dance Intelligence Smart Pointe New Generation Last, providing superior foot form. So with this, I'll be zooming you in with the shoes and what the kind of punches you'll see when you purchase it. It says it has new microfiber heel counter, provides anti-slip protection. I'm excited because I'm also a paranoid dancer that doesn't want to slip the toe shoes from my foot. It also has this new outsole to enable smooth roll up to on point. That's also a good thing. Side seams at the arch along with lower cut heel and sides accentuate the dancer's arch. So with this design, especially my toe shoes aren't customized. I usually sew the ones near my arch so that it's seen. But this one, I don't need to do it because it's already done. This part also has the natural leather outsole, and also it has longer wings and new U-cut grabs genuine look. Also, it says that it is super lightweight shoe due to elastic based method. The first time while I was fitting this before, I thought I was Cinderella to know that it's the perfect shoe for me because I don't know, it just fits me very well. I haven't tried dancing on it, so I'm excited. I've already prepared my shoe. This one, I darned it because when I fitted the Smart Pointe, the inside feels good, but when I go on top, it feels wobbly. So sometimes the reason why I darn my shoes is because it's kind of wobbly and then it stabilizes it. And also, I darn my shoes for it to last longer than the usual since we only have few pairs per season, and then that's why I make the most out of my pointe shoes. And I also love experimenting on shoes, or like I also love trying out new pointe shoes because throughout my career I've been dancing professionally for 6 years, and I have this go-to pointe shoes like the Gay Normandy and also the Grishko 2007. But along the way, I wanted to try different pointe shoes because it's a never stop hunting or finding the perfect shoes for you unless your pointe shoes are customized. But then I haven't been there, I haven't tried it, so usually I customize my own shoes by darning it, by sewing some of the parts here, or sewing differently my garters and ribbons, or anything that can make it customized and look good on my feet since it's not customized for my feet. And so this is my first day of trying this new pointe shoes. If you want to know more about this, please keep on watching. So hi guys, the day has come for me to review this Grishko Smart Pointe. And before anything else, before I get to the final judgment, I would want to review the days that I get to use this on day one, wherein I used it for the class and rehearsals, and the second day I used it for rehearsals, and on the third day I only used it for rehearsals. So I took down notes here in my notebook. For the first day, upon wearing my pointe shoes, after all the sewing that I did, looking at the shoe itself, I feel like my feet is a bit wide compared to other shoes that I tried before. So let's go to the performance of the shoe. It says in one of the specifications of Grishko Smart Pointe, it says that it has a new outsole to enable smooth roll-up to on pointe. Immediately upon going on pointe, I can feel the softness of the shoe, softness of this part, because it's where you go demi and then you go on pointe, right? I love the feeling because you go through your demi pointe and then going back flat on the floor. For me as a dancer, I would love to I would love to go through that process before doing the tendu because it shows the quality of the movement, the quality of tendu. Upon going on point for these shoes, I can feel that it gives the right amount of support that needs for both of my feet. But I can feel also that it's thicker compared to other models that I've tried. I've tried before the 2007 and the 2007 Pro. But this one is a bit thicker compared to them. When I'm doing on point also, even if I'm putting effort and pushing my point, I couldn't really feel that, or it doesn't really reach the fullest point that I want. It doesn't feel like I'm really pointing. I needed to put more effort so that my point will be seen in these shoes. I also like this point shoes during jumps because it's very lightweight, which it claims from the specification, and it doesn't make any sound or any noise compared to other models. Maybe because of the darning, I don't know, but compared to other models like the 2007 Pro or the 2007, I've tried darning it but still made sound before. I like it because it doesn't have any noise during jumps. Also, sometimes there are shoes that when we go flat on the floor, it's kind of wobbly because maybe it's thicker. It's thick, but I can feel that it's flat on the floor, so I can feel that I am anchored to the floor because it's flat. One thing that I noticed is that even if I got the right size and I started dancing with it, it kind of expanded and got bigger, which created a space inside the shoes. As you know, I am 4.5 in my left foot and I'm 5 in my right foot. I think I am nearer to being customized. It just created spaces when I do demi point here. It made me uncomfortable. I feel like it doesn't fit my shoes well. This shoes has a new microfiber heel count that provides anti-slip protection, which I would say this one, I can feel that it's very secure. Let's go to the second day of wearing these shoes. For your info, I didn't do any cut or I didn't really prepare this one because I wanted to use this without any rituals or like that. Just plain shoes and just the darning. So for the day 2, as I was doing the exercises, I felt that the shoes are getting softer because I can already feel the floor from the box. I considered it as not yet dead because the shank still gives me the support that I needed. So what makes the shoe dead for me? If the box is still hard enough and the shank still gives me support, then it's still a good shoe. But if the shoes makes me shrink to my point shoes, then for me it's a dead shoes already. And on the second day also, I felt that the upper part of the shoes is already broken in, but the shank still gives me support. And also, on the second day, I tried using the heel gripper to fill up some of the spaces that it created since the shoes expanded, as I've said. It worked, but the specifications of the microfiber heel for anti-slip protection, you will not get that because for sure this one will be covered if you put the heel gripper here. So the microfiber here, this one will be covered if you put the heel gripper. And putting the heel gripper makes me uncomfortable using the Grishko Smart Pointe. And on the third day or the third time that I used this, I just used it during rehearsals because I feel like it's already breaking. I'm not so sure, but I think it's softer. It's getting softer every time. So I just used it for rehearsals. And I can say that I get to be at home with these shoes already because I love the feeling dancing with it. And pressing the shoes here, there, it's already soft. And this part, it's already soft. But I still like it. I still like the support that it gives me. Let's go to the final thoughts of the Grishko Smart Pointe. One of the things that I consider is the aesthetic or how it looks on my feet. So aesthetically, it makes my feet wider I've been asking some of my co-dancers how it looks on my feet. They like the past toe shoes that I used, which is the gainer. But yes, I'm trying this one, but it made my feet look wider because I want my feet to be sleek enough because it's wide, and I'm really looking for the shoes that makes it sleek enough. Also, since I can see or feel that I am pointing enough because it's not showing in the shoes, I am putting extra effort of pointing my feet, which is a good thing because it helps me to be aware if I'm pointing or not. Sorry if I'm looking here because I have my notes here. With that said, I like it because I am putting more effort of pointing my feet. I think it's a good thing because I'm putting more effort in pointing my feet. But for me, it's not a performing shoes because it doesn't give me the shape of my feet that I want. There are shoes that helps you cheat the angle or the shape of your feet, but this one I couldn't really see the good side of my feet here because yeah, it's wider, it's wide. I have wide feet, but I want to make it look sleek. Even if I got the right size for my feet, and once I already broken in, the shoes expands. So it's a minus point. So that's why in the long run, the shoes look bigger for my feet and a little loose from the side, the one I told a while ago. But the inside, this one is really intact. I like how my feet feels inside the shoe. Just the upper part of the shoe because it's not really onto my feet. I don't know if you get me, but that's the feeling. And without the heel gripper, I really love how it's not gliding off my heel. And that's a plus point. But if you put the heel gripper, it defeats the purpose of the microfiber thing that they put here because it will really slide off. It feels so uncomfortable. I also love the shoes when jumping because it's very lightweight and it didn't create any sound unlike other Grishkos, as you know, and maybe because of the darning, but compared to other models also, it's softer. The box is softer, the shank is softer even if it's hard. I also love how I am able to roll through my foot each time I do a tendu. So, okay, so my final thought, will I purchase this again? Yes, I might purchase this again, but I will use it just for taking class or just some of the rehearsals for taking class because since I can't feel or I can't see if I'm really pointing enough, I'm really exerting more effort pointing with this shoe because aesthetically it feels like I'm not pointing or I can see that I'm not pointing, but really I am, and really I'm pushing it hard. But yeah, I think it's a good thing because automatically my feet would really push over my arches, and I think it helps me to work hard again or to work again with my feet and not to be contented on what I have. I think for strengthening also because since the box is soft but the shank is still hard, I am forced to go on top of my feet. The dances are exercise. I wouldn't say that I would use this during performances because yeah, aesthetically it doesn't shape my feet. But depending if you have a really good feet or beautiful arches, maybe this one will work for you. I've used other points like Yen or Minden that really made my feet look sleek than ever because I have a bit wide, not super wide, but just a wide toes and feet here. But what I really like about this model is that I felt all the specifications that they were claiming from the very start. I think the problem is that just the sizing because it's expanding as time passes by, and since I used it already, it expanded, it's already broken in, it created more space. I think that's why my feet doesn't look sleek enough because it doesn't hug my feet. But that's it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something from me. I hope I was able to explain my experience with Grishko Smart Pointe. See you on my next video.